welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4Kids@147, and I've finished the winter deer. So if you turn your head you get full shot, but otherwise it doesn't fully fit on my desk. But this was really nice to work with. I feel like I need to find somewhere for this to go this winter. I'm not sure where yet, and I probably will just use a couple of pieces of foam mount board to put underneath it. There is a couple of sort of creases in the canvas. That's me. That's because it came rolled inwards and then I rolled it outwards. But if they don't settle, which most of them have actually settled while I've been working on it, and the weight of the diamonds, I have always got the option of just ironing the back. They're not huge, they're just little bits, I say, just because of the way that I stored it, really. But that's my own bad. I should just store it the way that they send it firstly, and then of course roll it outwards once it's done. Might be an easy way for me to tell which is which as well anyway, because I use my stickers. But it is completed, so I'm going to pop that to one side because it's time to put the diamonds away. So I still have my little pouch, and I do still have a full pack of black left, as well as some of the ones that didn't fill the pot are still left over as well. So there was definitely more than enough diamonds. Now it is only a round, so it should be quite easy to put them away, I hope. Now 3 10s, I have about 3 bags on the go already. One of them is full to bursting, and this is just my round 3 10s. I already have a spot for my square 3 10s, which basically is just a big bag, and I'm going to fight with those labels afterwards because there is only so much time that I want to take de-kitting, so I'll fight with them later. I'm going to see how many I can sort of get in this bag until I class this one as being full. I am opening up the other baggie to put it away because it doesn't have the number actually listed on it itself, and I don't really want to start another bag just yet because there is room in these to squeeze in some more before it gets a little bit redonkulous. So that's the 3 10s done, and I need to keep an eye out of course on these other colours that I have here that I have doubles of. So we've got 3 17 is next. I'm just quite simply going to tip them in with the others. See if we end up with any new colours, though there is quite a lot of greys and blues in this one. So 318, I have very few in there. There is not many left at all. However, that is one of the ones that the bag expanded and didn't all fit in the pot. So I have extras otherwise. I'll pop all them in. I'll make sure that I take all the labels off those bags and reuse them as well next time. And then we've got 334. I do already have a bag for this. I wasn't sure then if we were going to have a bag or not, but I do. I like it when they just tip straight out of the pot, straight into a baggie. No messing, no faffing. Then we've got 336, which again is another blue. Obviously blues are very popular in the paintings that I pick. Probably because I do really like the colour. We get 336 in. I'm just squeezing out the air before I shut the bag. It just helps it to stand up and not take as much room. Then we go all the way up to 414. And again, there is only a few in here, but it is a bag that I have extras from as well. So really, I have quite a bit extra. There's one stuck in the pot. When that happens, I just tend to give the pot a flick or a bit of a hit, and it'll all come out. So that was easy enough to sort out the extra diamonds. Now I only have to concentrate on the pots themselves. And we go to 415, so we've got quite a few greys. Greys, blues, hint of white is the way that this one goes. I say that and I come up to a colour that I'm pretty sure is dark green. 500. 500 is a dark green, so there is the odd little bit of another colour. Not too many left of this, but it didn't appear in the painting a lot. Give the pot a flick. Make it move. The odd one that's stuck. I did find the diamonds were good quality. I didn't have any problem with the quality of the diamonds in this one. I did find that I thought that my wax was running out quite quick and needing a refill. But in reality, I think I did quite a big section and it went quite quickly doing this painting. So I'm not sure if that was actually, it wasn't that it went quicker. It was because it's a very big image. You get a lot of blocks of colour, and I think it just may be that I did it quicker, so therefore it felt like it was running out more. Look at this 762. How many different shades can a company give me for one colour? Gazillions. 775. We are on a roll, people. And I've just realised I've got 5200 there, which is actually in my first box. I think I need to move that to the end. I put 5200 at the beginning because it is technically, as a DMC colour, it is classed as, have I got the right number? No, I haven't. See, look, that is 779 and this one is 799. There is a limit to how much a colour can be off before I check that I've not got the wrong one. Yeah, so I put it as at the front because the DMC number is B5200. So I put the letters before I put the numbers. However, I think pretty much, not all, but most companies, when they do the DMC list, similar to this one, which I've kept it all in the same order that it came on the canvas, they put the 5200 at the end. And I think I've been caught out a few times with 5200 needing dekitting, and I have to go back to the first box. So I think what I might do is move it. Okay, so that's 824, so that is the last for that box anyway. This is my box that holds 700s all the way up to 900s. So let's get hold of the B5200 in both square and round, and the little card. Gives a little bit more room for my 310s, and we'll pop it in the back end of the 3000s box, which is 3000s and above. Though having said that, this box is quite full as well, so we'll see how much it likes a load of B5200s in it, as well as all the 3865s, which is also another heavy one. Might be time to move to another box yet, but fitting it into my craft room, it's not the easiest thing to do. because I have a nice shelf for them all. I'd have to have a rearrange. Not that I'm against rearranges, but I've not long done one. So 3743 is a purple. Very light purple. There was only a very little scattering of this all the way through. And this I've got a couple of different shades as well. So I've got the first shade sort of at the bottom, then this middle one, and then the one I've just put in that matches that first shade. And then 3752, which is another blue, because we like the blue. Grey blue. And that's got a few different shades in as well. But I do not mind. 3755. Mix that in with all the other shades. We've got a few in that one as well. But if a painting ever runs out of a colour, I'll have a few shades to choose from, to choose the one that matches the best. 3756, of which I have just a few, mainly in square. I think I've said it before, but I do have mainly square from an Ever Moment painting that I did. It was the bulk background, and Ever Moment give you 30% extra, so there was loads. 3799. Okay, 3799. That's another one. There is a 3779 as well. And for anyone that is wondering, I do put a link in the description for my spare storage and how it's organised. The bags themselves are, I think, 2.25 inches by 3 inches, and I picked them up off eBay. I also have a little piece of paper in there. I use something that's like 100 GSM or 120 GSM. A little bit thicker than your normal printer paper. Though normal printer paper would work, the idea is I just want it to help the bag to stand up. And that's the reason I use that. The cards with the DMC on is, I don't know the exact GSM because it's cardstock that I bought for wedding invites. But I would expect it to be between 200 and 300 GSM. The black paper that I use in my display folder from the range that I get in A3, that's 220. So I would expect this card to be a bit higher. However, I do think that 220 could possibly work. Think birthday card thickness. That's what this is. So you want something that's sort of birthday card thickness. I don't even know if you'd be able to see how thick it is. This is actually a textured cardstock, but as I say, that's because I bought it in a bulk lot for some wedding invites I was doing. And I've just noticed there's 2 diamonds in here, but they are intertwined with a piece of wax. So I'm going to let them go and lead another life somewhere else. But yeah, all the dimensions for this are linked in that video below. I do get a lot of questions over what I use, and these stickers are going to be highly entertaining, I can see. So I will do this off camera, but all I'm going to do now is peel off my stickers, and then I'm going to use a little bit of Goo Gone just to get rid of any of the excess sticky residue that's left after you've peeled all the paper off this bit. I'm going to use some Goo Gone to get rid of that so that my bottles are all ready for the next painting that I prepare. But obviously I've stuck these down really well because not one of them so far wants to come off complete, and I could be here for an eternity peeling all these off. And I've got enough whip and chats coming through the month of December. In fact, I've got one coming tomorrow before we then start the daily advent calendar. So I don't want to use all my topics while I peel off stickers. So I'll leave you to get on with whatever you're getting on with, or of course, have a look at some past videos if you do want to hear me waffle for a bit longer. Otherwise, I'm going to get all these sticky labels off this and get this tidied away so that I have a nice clean craft room. Oh, I thought I'd got one completely then. So I have a nice clean craft room ready to start the advent calendar whip and chats. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll speak to you all again soon.